If you don't have any information in your calculator that you need, you can reset it. Second, MEM 7 2 and 2 again. The calculator is reset. I will make sure I turn on the stat plot. Second, stat plot, enter. Enter again to turn it on. Select the scatter plot. I make sure the mark is by the plus sign so that we can see it clearly. Second, quit to go out of this environment. I set the window. Click on window. X min, I use 0. X max, I use 13. Y min, I use 30. Y max, I use 80. I use second quit to get out of here. I click on stat. Enter to edit. I type in L1 list, which is 1 through 12. I type in the information for the L2 list. I click on graph. The data resembles a sinusoid. I find the sine regression line by clicking on stat. Move over to the right, CALC to calculate. Move up or down until I find sine regression. Click on enter. Second, L sub 1, comma. Second, L sub 2, comma. BARS button. Move over to the right. Enter to select function. Enter to put the sine regression line in Y sub 1. Enter again. I have the sine regression line here. If you click on Y equals, the sine regression line is also here. I click on graph. It's beautifully done. And I do want to find the approximation on April 15th. I press second, quit, BARS button again, move over to the right, enter, select Y sub 1, enter again, open parentheses, 4.5, representing April 15th, close the parentheses, enter. I have the result. For September 15th, I do the same. I can just use the previous entry. 9.5, enter. I have both approximations. We have found the sine regression line by hand also. We can type it in and see the difference between the two. And make sure the calculator is in radian mode. Click on mode and go down, it is in radian mode. Click on clear to get out of this environment. Click on Y equals. Go to Y sub 2 equals and just type in the sine regression line we found by hand. 20.5 sine pi divided by 6 times the variable x here, subtract pi, close the parentheses, plus 53.5. Click on graph. We see both sine regression lines are there, and the one we have done by hand are very accurate. Of course, it's not as accurate as by the calculator.